Hi, it's Ryan Funk here with you again at Multicultural, here at Volunteer Manitoba's Volunteer Recruitment Fair. Say that 10 times fast. Anyways, I'm here with a new organization in Winnipeg. Why don't you start with a quick introduction? Tell us a little bit about yourself and your organization.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan. Yes, I'm Ale. I work with Together Project. We exist since 2016 in Ontario. And after several years, we finally started implementing our program here in Winnipeg and also in Moncton, New Brunswick, and Vancouver, BC. So we are growing, and it's an excellent opportunity for volunteers who want to, just pay it forward and help out refugee families here in Winnipeg. Just help them to adapt to their new lives and their new city.
Okay. Why don't you tell me a little bit about those barriers that refugees and newcomers experience coming to a new city? What are some of those things that you're hearing that they're going through?
Yeah, so as a newcomer myself, I came here 3 years ago, and I can just tell that it was a completely different culture that I was coming from. But I had an understanding on English, and I had resources, and I'm a very type A person, so I was looking out the information, right? And we figured it out. I came with a partner, so we figured out our life, and we adapted fairly fast, but it was definitely struggle. And these refugee newcomer families, they have even more challenges, like a language barrier that's very big. They also might need support with life skills. They need to figure it out how the city works, how different programs are created for them, but they don't know if they exist. So they need to get that information, also get educated, and just overall help to adapt to a new life, a new, very diverse culture, new language, new habits, traditions, and customs that they need to learn and adapt to it.
Yeah, well, I mean, lots of our audience are newcomers and immigrants themselves, who have gone through those experiences, some of those challenges. So if they're hearing, maybe you want to come help out, share with people about those challenges you experienced and how you overcame them. I can't even imagine go to a new country and I don't speak the language. I don't understand the culture. I don't understand anything. Like, I can't even imagine how difficult that must be.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely a challenge. I was just talking to someone right now. My biggest challenge the first days that I was in Winnipeg, I was staying in an Airbnb in downtown, and I was just so scared to hop into a bus. Yeah. I had no idea how to do it. I didn't understand the signs, and I spoke English relatively well when I came here. And I was just so scared of the system. How do I buy the pass and the card, and how much do I have?
Well, I mean, our bus system just changed, right? So that's another thing.
To be fair, yes. But it was just so overwhelming that I actually did everything on foot for the first week, and I was just exhausted, right? Just to figure out what we can say now, basic stuff, right? It can be a world of a difference for someone that doesn't know any of the systems in place, and they have some companionship, some peer-to-peer support that will make their lives easier, faster, and will get that just that peer support that will help you adapt and learn as much as you can and as fast as you can, so you can start your life here.
Yeah. For someone who may be hearing about this opportunity and want to give back, walk me through a little bit about what that looks like. Someone's like, okay, I want to help out. I have these experiences, whether they are an immigrant themselves, a refugee who have gone through those kind of barriers and challenges and hurdles, or someone who has lived here their whole life and wants to help out. What does that look like? Where do they start? How do they connect with people?
Yeah. So you can come into our website, you apply, and then I'll give you a call or I'll send you an email inviting you to get an onboarding session. In that onboarding session, I give you more details about the program, and if you're 100% in, we will train you in, just the basic stuff that you can do as a volunteer, and also we will give you training in trauma-informed care, which is very important with refugees. And then you'll go into our volunteer cohort. I'll keep you there. I'll check out all your skills. And once we get a newcomer refugee family referred to us, we will match you with that family depending on your skills, your experience, your interests, your preferences. And it's a tough job sometimes because we have amazing volunteers.
Yeah.
And we have amazing families as well. So we need to be very careful on what kind of skills and personalities we
Well,
match.
you want people to
right?
be able to blend, right? You want them to
Exactly.
be able to kick off and be like, hey, you know what? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you share that same interest as me. It builds that sense of community and connection, right?
Definitely. We actually have a lot of families that will come from other parts of the world, like parts of Asia and Africa, amongst other countries. And sometimes I do get people that are born and raised in Winnipeg. They only know English or maybe some French, and they feel like they cannot bring any value to the the welcome group, and that's not the case. We get everyone. We do have a big variety in our volunteer group. We have newcomers, we have students, international students, we have retired people, we have people who only work or work and volunteer somewhere else.
People of all walks of life.
All everywhere, yes. And we do have variety of languages that the families speak. It doesn't matter if you don't speak any of those specific languages, because what we want is we want to build this group with a variety. At least one of them will have the same, will speak the same mother tongue as the family, to be like the liaison between them.
Yeah.
But then the rest is like the family will be a little bit pushed into interacting with the rest of the group and pushed to practice those English skills that they are already learning at school.
Practice English.
Correct.
Go out to different events or
Yeah.
activities together. Get that sense of Winnipeg as a whole then.
Exactly. Go to the museum. You can go to the park. Go and get a picnic, and just walk around. You can also help them, connect them to their community centers here. You can help them go and grocery shopping. Teach them how to do grocery shopping, how to save a buck. We're really good at that in Winnipeg, right? How to get winter clothes.
grocery prices.
Oh yeah, winter clothes are so expensive nowadays, and if you can get them secondhand or for free, we can definitely help newcomer families to get those tools so they can get the resources that they need and get that empowerment that they need so they can be successful in their new lives.
Well, I think winter is an incredibly important part for
Yeah.
people who might not have those experiences with the cold winter weather that Canada, particularly Winnipeg,
Yeah.
has. I think this person was from Australia, and then he was like, "Oh, what kind of jacket do I need?" They're like, just a blazer. And then when he came here, people were saying, no, 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 no. That you're gonna need a parka. Look for something that can withstand up to -40 weather. Because
Yeah.
if people don't know, how are they supposed to know?
Exactly. Or you can go, let's say in your way, you go into an airport and you get the biggest puff jacket that you can find. And then once you're here, you figure out, no, it's too hot. And then you take it out, it's too cold. So we need to teach them how to layer up.
Yeah, have several different
Exactly.
varieties, layers. It's
The
it's
boots and the toe warmers, all those kind of things that no one teaches you, and you have to learn when you're here.
Yeah.
Right? So we give that extra support to the support that they already are receiving, but we give that companionship, help them get into interviews, help them practice their English skills, help them get medical appointments, filling out forms, go to, food banks, or getting other resources that they might need. So, it's definitely a very rewarding volunteer
Or
work.
it's a two-way street then, because they're learning about life here in Winnipeg, but you have an opportunity to learn about them, about their culture, where they're from as well.
Oh yeah, all the traditions, and then maybe learning a little bit more of their language as well.
The food.
The food. And also, if you're paired with other people from other parts of the world as a volunteer in your welcome group, you will also have that opportunity to learn from them and their cultures as well. So you can also network, you can build your own community, and then once the match is done, we would never say that it's not, it's not part
Well,
of
you
the
can build
process.
that lifelong friendship.
Exactly. We will always encourage you to become friends and, just keep communicating with the family. Even though the program is done, you can still, meet and you can still support them and you can still help them and navigate their new lives here.
Well, that sounds worth it to me. If someone's hearing this and they're interested in helping out, what are those next steps?
Well, next steps is going into our website. I don't know if it's in frame or not. It's togetherproject.ca. We work under a bigger organization called Makeway. You can also go to their website as well. Just apply to be a volunteer. If you have any questions before applying, you can always send us an email. All the information is on our website. And then you'll get to chat with me. I'll give you a call. I'll explain everything to you. And if you're ready to volunteer, just apply and start. It's that simple. Yeah.
Amazing. Thank you so much for
Thank
joining.
you, Ryan.
Yeah, that was the Together Project. There's a ton of amazing organizations here at the Volunteer Manitoba Volunteer Recruitment Fair. So, if you want to learn more, you can check it out. Reach out to Volunteer Manitoba to find out more opportunities about volunteering here in Winnipeg.